Ever notice how ads always pop up at the worst moments? When the killer's identity is about to be revealed. During that perfect meditation flow. On Amazon Music, we believe in keeping you in the moment. That's why we've got millions of ad-free podcast episodes, so you can stay completely immersed in every story, every reveal, every breath. Download the Amazon Music app and start listening to your favorite podcasts ad-free, included with Prime.
Sit back and relax and get ready for another exclusive episode of the Online Marketing Secrets Podcast with Lopez.
Welcome to another episode of the Online Marketing Secret Podcast. My name is Lopez, and today we're going to be talking about how to get more traffic to your websites. So before we get started, like, subscribe to the podcast. And I'd really appreciate it if you left me a review on iTunes. I would like to hear what you think about the podcast so far. And tell me any topics you would like to talk about or you would like me to expand on. So send me an email at renegademoney@gmail.com. At renegademoney@gmail.com. If you want me to talk about any topics pertaining to online marketing. So let's talk about how to get more traffic to your website. And this is probably one of the most talked about topics online for the past 10 years, I would say. And it's something that a lot of people have problem with. Based on my experience, I've been working with clients. I've been doing client work for over 10 years now. And I've worked behind the scenes with a lot of people online and offline. And a lot of people have problems getting traffic to their websites. They have problems getting leads. They have problems turning leads into clients. You know, a lot of people have a problem with this. And there's a lot of misconceptions about having a website. Is an old cliche myth that used to be taught that if you build a website, the people will come. And that's not true. If you have a website, people are not going to show up by accident. It doesn't work that way online. But a lot of people are selling you a dream, or I should say they're selling dreams online. You know, but in order for you to get traffic to your website, you have to do something. You have to plan. You have to strategize. You have to make it happen somehow, some way. So I remember when I first before I came online, I actually had a website, and I used to get traffic to my website from offline to online. And this is before I even came online. And at this time when I had my website online, I wasn't doing anything online, but I just had a website. It was there just for show, kind of like a business card back in the day. I just used my website for a business card. I never would use my website like like today. Like I never would have people online visit my website. I wasn't doing that at the time, until later. So what I would do back then is I would place ads offline. So it would be a newspaper ad, a magazine ad, ads when it comes to the radio station ads, ads like that. And I would send a certain percentage of those people that saw my ads, I would send them to my website. And I would also use my website as a newsletter back in the day. So I would send people there, get their name and email address, and sometime I would set my website up to get their home address with their name and email, and I would send them a brochure or a booklet in the mail. That's what we would do. That's how I was taught before I came online. So when I came online, the first thing I would do is I place ads, because my websites were already online, and this is when Google came on the scene, and they were actually started giving you the option to have Google ads at the time. And they had these affiliate type ads as well. And then you had Yahoo ads, I think everyone, AOL, and those were like the big ones at the time. This is like this is over 10 years ago. So I would place ads, I would place AdWords, and I would point those people that hit my ads, I would send all that traffic back to my website, and I would figure out, give them a free offer, give them an offer that they couldn't refuse, at the time, in order for me to capture their name and email address. And I would set up email follow-up system. That's what I would do, even still to this day. I'm doing the same thing. So that's the first thing I would do. And then I would use SEO. I would use SEO. I would use keywords. I would try to get ranked for keywords in the search engines, mainly Google and Bing. And I would use Medium to try to rank within the search engines. And I would also use LinkedIn as well. And a lot of people don't know this, but if you use LinkedIn, some of your content will rank in Google. Now, it might take a little while on LinkedIn, but eventually you get there. And I would point all those people back to my website once they're done reading my article on LinkedIn or Medium. That's what I would do. I would create a content strategy solely based on pointing people back to my website once they're done reading my article. I would do that still to this day. I've done that back in the day, and it still works to this day, And a lot of people, have problems with getting people back to the website. And the third thing I would do, I would see who has the audience I want and my niche and my profession. And I would try to find, or at least try to build a relationship with that person. And hopefully cut a deal or have some type of partnership with that person. Because they already have the audience. They already have the people that I want. So if you can get a leg up and not have to start from scratch, that's even better. That's how I see it. Now, if you have to start from scratch, hey, so be it. I've had to start from scratch quite a few times, in different niches, and that's okay. Sometimes you got to do what you got to do, but if someone has your audience or very similar audience in your profession, why not? Why not collaborate with somebody like that? You know, hey, let me ask you a question. Are you tired of struggling online, not getting the results you want? Maybe you just need some help. If that's the case, go to kingofcashflowwebsites.com/secrets. And the best part about it, you can learn from the best of the best. You can learn from some of the best marketers in the world. Plus, it's absolutely free. It's absolutely free. So don't wait on this. Go to kingofcashflowwebsites.com/secrets. Back to our red schedule program. That's what I would do. You know? And the next thing I would do, and I've done this personally, is you can build a platform. Build a YouTube platform, Facebook platform, TikTok, what's the other one? Snapchat, Instagram. I would build my own platform. And over time, I would promote what I have to my audience. I've done this on YouTube for the past, 10 years now. It seems like a long time, but it's been 10 years. I have a channel, another channel on YouTube. It started it was all about traveling in the beginning, and it kind of morphed and kind of changed over the years into personal development, and then it got into relationships. But the point I'm trying to make is, hey, let me ask you a question. Are you tired of struggling online, not getting the results you want? Maybe you just need some help. If that's the case, go to kingofcashflowwebsites.com/secrets. And the best part about it, you can learn from the best of the best. You can learn from some of the best marketers in the world. Plus, it's absolutely free. It's absolutely free. So don't wait on this. Go to kingofcashflowwebsites.com/secrets. Back to our red schedule program. I started that platform from scratch. I didn't know anybody at the time. I was like one of the first people within the date with a channel like I have today in that niche. And this is like over 10 years ago. I didn't know anybody that was doing what I was doing at the time. Maybe one or two guys that I saw anyway. I wouldn't be surprised if there was somebody else out there, but at least I didn't see anybody. And I don't even have a big channel. You don't have to have a big channel. You can have. I know people with like 5, 10, less than 5,000 subscribers or 10,000 subscribers, and they're making tons of money. But you have to build a relationship with those people on your platform and promote what you have to those people. Send them to your website and find out how you can best help them solve their problems, be the best they can be. That's how I would do that. That's what I've done over the past 10 years. That's what I've done, really, man. It's it takes time, of course, because when it comes to SEO and keywords and just creating a following online, it takes time, But if you want to move fast, you can just pay for ads, buy ads, if you want to move fast, or, I do both. I buy ads and I use SEO. I use a content strategy in order to get traffic to my website. You can do a little bit of everything. You just have to find out what works best for you with your your time. And something else I did, I created a blog. I started blogging on my website. You know what I'm saying? And with the search engines, they like new content. So for example, if you write every week, if you write an article every week on your blog, eventually the search engines are going to pick up on your blog because they're always looking for new content. So if somebody Googles your hot topic that's on your blog or your website, and they see that you have something that they want to read, they'll go to your website and read what you have on your website, on your blog, and they might take action because at the end of your blog, you should give them a call to action to, take, you might have a product or service or something else that you can do to help them out, And the last thing I would say is you can start a podcast. A lot of people are starting podcasts much more today than ever before, I would say. But it's the same. The concept is the same. It's very similar to starting a YouTube channel or building a Facebook platform. Starting a podcast is the same concept, but you have to go about it very differently, But in order to build a YouTube channel or Facebook platform or podcast, you have to be consistent. So in other words, find out, first off, you have to ask yourself, how much time do you have to dedicate to building a YouTube platform? Or how much time do you have dedicated in order to build a Facebook platform or a podcast platform? You have to ask, how much time can you dedicate to it? Because maybe you might have to do a podcast episode once a week, twice a week, and that's okay. I remember when I first got started with my other podcast, I did 2 episodes a week for about, I'm going to say 6 months. 2 episodes a week for 6 months. And now, and P.S. and by the way, within that first 6 months, some of my episodes, some of my content, I downloaded some of the videos from YouTube and I stripped the audio down from the video. And that gave me content I could use for my podcast. So that helped out. So in reality, I probably recorded 1 episode weekly for the first 6 months. But that second episode, I downloaded that audio from YouTube, from one of my YouTube videos, in order for me to have 2 episodes for the first 6 months. And then after I started catching some traction, then I started recording 1 episode a week, and I started inviting other guests on, and then I really started picking up a lot of traction. But you have to be consistent when it comes to podcasts, YouTube, building a YouTube channel or Facebook platform. You just have to be consistent. That's really the big secret, if there is one, when it comes to building a platform. You just have to be consistent. You have to show up and be consistent. And your audience, people will take you serious because they'll see that, okay, this guy or this girl, they know what they're talking about. They understand where I'm coming from. And then you build a relationship with your audience and send people to your website, help them as much as you can. And if you can't help them directly, you can find somebody that can help them, invite them on your platform, and maybe y'all can work something out with the person that you bring on the platform, and and make your audience offers and everything works out. You know what I'm saying? But it's not hard, but it takes some work and it takes time, and it doesn't happen overnight. You know, it takes time, takes some work, and it doesn't happen overnight. You know, so if you want help when it comes to building your own platform, learning how to learn while you earn while you learn, marketing online while you building your business, whether it's a side gig or side hustle, or maybe you have a business, go to my website, kingofcashflowwebsites.com/secrets, or just click the link in the show notes. So that's all I got for this episode. Tell me what you think on iTunes. Leave me a review. I appreciate it. Any questions you might have, just like I said, email me at renegademoney@gmail.com. Until next time, I'll see you in the next episode. I'm out. Peace.
Thank you for listening to another episode of the Online Marketing Secrets Podcast. Subscribe at the kingofcashflowwebsites.com or for free on iTunes. That way you'll never miss another show.